Hello, my lovely Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning into your May reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you these general readings every month. And just to make sure you are aware, the general readings cover Pisces moon, sun, and rising signs. So if you do want to check out everything in aspect to your signs or that make up your chart, just look at the other readings as well, because they may actually give you more of an insight as to what's going on in particular areas of your life. This reading, I've started to say this at the beginning now. This reading will encompass general themes. It's not going to focus on a particular area. I don't do love specifically, career specifically. These are the energies that are going to come in and influence you. Like I always say before, or have said in previous videos, it can even be about, if you want to look for a reading that confirms that you're right to get a dog. It's just that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to focus on any particular area. It's just kind of what is actually going to influence you spiritually and actually practically on here. If it is that you want a private reading with me, I am available for private readings. And also, if you would like to support this channel by supporting me on Patreon, you can do that. All the information and how to do that's below. And yeah, it's basically access to free readings every month and extra readings, should I say. And just basically, if you want to actually explore anything with runes or crystals, that is where you will know you can actually access those readings. Okay, so let's see. This is the Tarot Mucha. They're saying that you want some change. You really want some change this month. You're feeling stifled. And they're also giving me silver. The colour silver very strongly. Silver is actually quite a nice spiritual connection. It's very open. It's one of my favourite colours. It's something that's just slightly lower in vibration than gold, slightly, but actually it's more connected to the moon. For me, more feminine energy as well, and something that may be something that you need to kind of have a look at. They're saying for me to open the cards, so I'm just going to do that. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. If you don't know, your reading's nice. And I will also be pulling a rune from the rune bag in a moment, but let's have a look. Yeah, so this month we are coming out of Mercury retrograde within the first 5 days. I think the 5th actually leaves and actually comes direct again, but I think we'll probably feel it until maybe the 10th in vibrational energy. So for the first week, pretty much you're going to feel a little bit confused. So 7 of Cups, King of Cups, we have the Empress here, and we also have the Queen of Rods or Wands here. So you do have a very good vibrational energy this month of Pisces, even though again you may feel a little bit stagnant. You may feel like you want to burst forwards and do something different. You may be overwhelmed by the choices or the avenues that you could be looking at. So I'm just going to open this actually and bring it up. So with this card, I would say that you have various decisions to make, but maybe you're not sure which decision to make first. Some of you, I feel, want to focus more on your career. Some of you... Okay. They're showing me fire now, like a little fire pit, and also a waterfall. So I think you're very strong and interconnected within your Pisces self, but I actually feel that you may want to focus more on the fire within you. What actually makes you get up in the morning rather than just an obligation to do everything that you're supposed to be doing? What actually makes you look forward to the next day? Is it that you can have some time to yourself? Is it that you can feel one step further into something that you really want to do? They're kind of saying to focus on what makes you tick, what makes you laugh, what makes you smile and feel connected to the universe. What is it that you could see yourself being happy doing in the next 10 years? What? I mean, we're in a personal year, universal year 1. So what would make you happy for the next 9 years of this cycle? This is the year to change. This is the year to change your path. And I feel as though, you may not be sure which problem to tackle first with all these different things that are on here. I don't know whether you can see. But it just feels as though there are so many things that you could handle at once, but you're not Superwoman or Superman. You need to focus more on what it is that makes your heart tick. Some things here seem to be a little bit overwhelming. Like, it could be finances that you're worried about. It could be, oh, if I change my career now, who will support me? If I do this or say this to my family, or if I take more time for me, how will my family respond? It's like, how will I make money? How will I make this progress? You may be in a little bit of a kind of logistical nightmare here, because Mercury retrograde is kind of finally pulling away, and it may be very intense around this period for you. But I don't see any reason to be too worried about it. Basically, I don't see any reason for you to kind of go, oh, everything's moving and I can't keep up. Just kind of eliminate the choices that you have to make by choosing one or two, maybe. Meditate, I would say. Kind of try and focus on, again, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, who makes you happy, who makes you tick, who makes you laugh. I think also it could be synonymous with getting a little bit of a clear out of your life, just kind of removing people who don't mean that much to you anymore, removing energies that really are overstayed their welcome, basically. And here as well, we have the King of Cups. So I would say that this is a very strong male influence in your life. And interestingly enough, Libra also had a very strong King card here. So it could be that, if you have Libra as well, it could be that a very strong male influence is still going to make themselves known this month as well. But I do feel this is basically somebody who is very creative, somebody who, again, it could be a male water sign, so it could be a male Cancer, a male Pisces or Scorpio. Either way, the energy that I'm reading from this card is kind of renewal, it's rejuvenation, it's feeling set free. I feel more Pisces because of the little fish at the top. I get the impression from here as well that there's something that has been unspoken, there's something that hasn't really been expressed emotionally. This could be something or a signal for you to actually express things emotionally around this time. As soon as Mercury actually expands and goes back, direct again, maybe you'll feel more like you can express and speak to people and be more one-to-one. It could also be you finally feeling like you've come back into your own power. It could literally be that you feel like you're finally able to see things from the right side again, from the ultimate side again. It's almost like there's rejoicing about something. So all this confusion could actually be swept away, enough for you to emerge victorious and say, I'm in control of my own life again. And that could be something that you really do feel like it's achieved. I mean, even here, actually, just skipping ahead a little bit, Queen of Rods, so this could be the fire here. But here as well, it's like the Empress, divine feminine energy, feeling like you're giving birth to something new. Okay, they're saying that there's like finally a harvest of what you're meant to be doing. It's something that seems to be playing on your mind a little bit. They are saying something about the way you eat or what you eat. You may want to change something like that. Your health is coming into focus here. Your family, the way that you are literally becoming like an empress, where it doesn't matter what gender you are literally becoming the Empress card. So this is being involved within. This is expressing outwards, giving creation, being the giver. This is somebody who is very in charge emotionally, and with their kind of motherly influences here, nurturing, but also in control of the driving seat. And I feel like this could be something that you really do take on board. It's kind of like you grab hold of the steering wheel and this is what you're able to do. The Emperor is much more logical, the Empress is much more intuitive, and I feel this is kind of you feeling things. Pisces are at their absolute best when you feel and when you intuit and when you go by your intuition and your instincts and your gut feelings and your meditations. You're absolutely soaring. Now, of all my Pisces friends, I do get the sense that when you pick up something in particular, like an energy of somebody else or something, you can actually be so pinpoint. There's a reason that Pisces are the most psychic, and it's not just because, you can connect with people on a different level. It's just kind of like your vibrational energy is so different, and this shows to me that your vibrational energy is going to expand this May, and you're actually going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's going to give you so much inspiration and so much energy that any stifled or confused energy that's down there is washed away, literally swept away, because you feel like you've made the right decision. Also, something that they're trying to let me know here is that don't be scared to make a decision simply because you don't want to make the wrong one. There is no scenario that I can think of that will say, damn it, you've made the wrong one, we're going to punish you. Your decision is based on your intuition, or your decision is based on your intuition as to what to do next, or how to progress your life, or where to turn next. If it's based on your intuition, you won't be able to doubt yourself. You won't be able to go, but I'm still thinking about, how will I let somebody down? Yeah, that's sometimes difficult, but if your intuition is screaming at you to make one particular choice, do not ignore that. Please don't. I also feel that this is coming through. This is also a very creative card, and I do feel that you, like the sunflower, which is here, are actually going to reach a very high height. You seem to be, again, nurtured. You may feel like there's a volcano within here. You may feel, I don't know what she's saying to me. Mostly it's like you need to be a bit pensive before you act. A lot of it, though, is that there is intense beauty here. I'm also seeing a seashell. I don't know, there's nothing to do at all on this card with sea or anything, but it just feels like there's a seashell involved here. You need to be near water this month to get this creative energy. This is your creative energy. This is your nurturing energy. This is your emotional parts here. You need to be something near water this month. Nature, water. You need to connect back into the moon energy, the silver energy, and this is very important for you, I feel. Alright, so I'm going to choose a rune for Pisces, which what they need in May, and I do always choose the rune with my eyes closed. Haha! Okay, so I opened it like that. So this is actually in reverse, which I know a lot of people are like, oh no, it's in reverse. Please don't worry. This is Urus, and this is physical strength. When it's like this, it's physical strength. It's speed and desire and maybe physicality with another person, if you get what I mean. When it's like this can actually turn into a different sense. You could be feeling a little bit frail, a little bit under the weather. You could be feeling as though there's a little bit of somebody's acting a bit ruthless around you or very flippant. Or it also could be that there's a bit of an intense lust here. And your sexuality is coming through a bit more, and you're feeling like, lust for other people. It could be lust for a new life, lust for life itself, lust for something else, but it could be a very intense energy, which may be that you have to kind of monitor. But to be honest, this month I do see you getting to a new high, despite what that may say, just be warning you about other people. I just see that your intuition is going to be sparking up this month. They're saying something about a rainbow, but that's gone. Okay, make your mark in the sand. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. But they just want you to kind of maybe put your foot down and just say, no, I want to do this. And be within your own strength and creativity, and then put your anchor down in the waters. Make sure that you feel secure, but also make sure that you're doing something that you really love this month. This all seems to be in preparation for something, and they're not showing me what this preparation is. Yeah, there's something that something you do in May is in preparation for something else that's going to come to you. So they want you to be prepared for this thing. And I'm presuming that we'll know more in June. But let me know what you're trying to do in May. Let me know what's kind of coming up for you. Are you planning on doing anything different? Are you actually going to go to the beach? What's your kind of thing for this month? As always, thank you so much for your comments, your likes, subscribes, everything like that. If you do want to see the extra readings, which are going to actually be on Patreon, all you need to do is to click the link and see how you can support me there. And of course, if you want a personal private reading with myself, go to my website and you can actually purchase one directly, or just kind of contact me and we'll see what we can do for you. But in the meantime, best of luck. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens for you in June and May. But yeah, for now, take care of yourselves and I will read for you all soon.